Hey, I'm Dean and this is Legacy Voyage. In season 1, I'm documenting my journey to earning my first 100K net worth as a full-time college student. Join me as I share some of the lessons I learned along the way. Man, I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I'm feeling great today. Actually, I feel amazing right now. Just got off the phone with Mo. He's the one who owns Mana Ecom, and we really were just talking. It was only like for 10 minutes. It was supposed to be a meeting about going over the sales script, but he wasn't able to do it because he's gonna head to Salt Lake. So I'll just meet with him tomorrow, and I can't wait to meet with him. This man is just full of so much knowledge. He has his hand in so many different businesses. It's actually insane. Like, I'm serious. Man's in trampoline parks, hospice. Actually, I should stop there because I don't I don't know if I can be saying that. But he's in a lot of different businesses. And one of the things he said was, and Alex Hormozi says this a lot too. He also follows Alex Hormozi too. But he says, figure out a way to serve rich people. Because if you serve broke people, you're gonna charge broke prices and you're gonna make broke money. Like, isn't that crazy to think about? Because one of the first people that I wanted to serve was students. Because first of all, I know what it's like to be a student and how to be successful as a student in the classroom. But there's only one problem is that they do not have the ability to buy. And I would charge broke student prices if I did want to work on. So that's really the reason I haven't broken into students. Maybe there's an argument for if you work with students now, they might make more money in the future. Oh my goodness, that's actually mind blowing. Actually, I think I'm gonna start doing that because everyone over here is most likely gonna make a lot of money when they graduate. So I think if I build a community here, that would probably be super beneficial. And that goes along with something that I've been thinking about over the past couple of days with starting a company in the garage, which is the entrepreneurship program group over here at Northwestern. And I'm just trying to think of ideas of what type of business I would start, what type of startup I would create. I think something that I would be super interested in is a digital marketing agency because that's something I really want to do. And because I've learned so much about marketing too, one of the things that I've really been looking into is this thing called Go High Level. If you don't know what that is, it's actually insane. It's basically the ClickFunnels for marketing agencies. But it's not only that because I can take High Level and then white label it. And white labeling is basically taking their product and selling it, but all my branding goes on it. So basically, the customer doesn't know that it's not me who's actually doing all the work. It's Go High Level, but it's all my branding on it. So I can charge whatever prices I want for that. And I've seen a couple successful SaaS businesses. SaaS is software as a service, and the SaaS business model is actually insane because you basically make the software and you could just sell it to anyone. It doesn't matter how many people you sell it to. The costs of production are going to be the same. To put this into perspective, if you take for example a senior living home or like an assisted living home, that home can only take in a certain amount of seniors and they can only take care of a certain amount of people. Whereas with SaaS, you could literally give it to either one person or 1,000 people, and the cost for doing that would basically be the same. The primary cost in SaaS is, I believe it's the help and the development. And I don't have to worry about development because it's a white label. So that goes to High Level. They're all doing that stuff. The only thing that I would have to put my time into is support. And support is basically anyone who has any issue can just call up and find whatever issue they're trying to solve. But support I can also outsource because there's certain companies that do that for you. So I can outsource that too. And basically it just becomes, what type of client do I want to serve and how can I serve them the best way possible? And that's really what I'm trying to figure out. I've been looking deep into real estate. Man, real estate is so interesting. I've been looking deep into realtors, serving real estate investors, real estate syndications. Syndications are like a whole bunch of, I don't fully understand it, but from what I do understand, it's basically a whole bunch of people pull their money together and then they give it to a real estate investor, I believe, and then that person will find the deal and then run the deal. So everyone takes a certain percentage of that. Real estate private equities, that would be interesting. Man, real estate is super interesting. But then not only that, but there's certain parts even within the real estate world that not many people think about. For example, contractors. Contractors was another big thing that I was thinking about serving because they do make bank and they do work in real estate. But not only that, maybe even senior assisted living or senior living, that would be interesting. Serving using some type of SaaS. And basically the way it works is I would give them my software and then they can use that software and then just make their business more efficient, have more systems in place to grab a new customer, to nurture a new lead, to take in payments, to do their website, all these things, all the software that my thing would do because it's specialized for that niche. So these are just thoughts that were just coming into my head, and I really am thinking about doing that. Maybe next year, because for this year I really just want to focus on learning as much as possible. I also met with Rocky Takapu. He's a Tongan software engineer at Stripe, and he's also a genius too, man. There are some Polynesian geniuses out there that no one even knows about. Like no one thinks of Polynesians like geniuses like that, or business people, engineering masterminds, but this guy, he knows his stuff too. And one of the big pieces of advice he gave me was to really focus on my skill as a community builder, because that's something that he saw in me, was that I like building a community, and if I can build a community and have all these people around me, then I could also have distribution where each one of those people has their what's the word? Expertise. Each one of them has their expertise in a certain industry. So I can bring on a media person. They'll be the experts in media. I'll bring on someone who's an expert in technology, someone who's an expert in marketing, someone who's an expert in finance. And if I can bring all these people into one group, one community, oh my goodness, that would be so sick. I was just thinking about that. That'd be so sick. And I've just met with all of these people who, like, I know the people who can be in this community. If I can bring them together, oh my goodness, that's how magic happens. I really should just start it, because what I was originally gonna do was immediately jump to a paid service where each of these people, because they all have money, it would put up like $1,000 and I would just have that as profit. I think I might. We'll see. Because from what I've seen, it looks like Facebook groups are the way to go. But I really just want to focus on LinkedIn because that's the only place I'm active on. So I think I'll just do that on LinkedIn. Oh my goodness, that's actually genius. I'm gonna start that up soon. Oh, here's the plan. Here's the plan. After I go to spring break, I'm going to an entrepreneur summit in Salt Lake. After I go there, I'm gonna build a lot of hype around it, and then I'll launch it. Oh, that seems like a good idea. Okay. That's the plan. That's the plan. Quick update with Coach V. We postponed the launch date for the webinar, which will be March 13th, next Monday, or the upcoming Monday. Super excited for that. I'll give updates on how that goes. Really looking forward to it. And that also ties into what I was saying before with how we should serve rich people. The reason I think I can charge $10,000 for the coaching program is because these people are rich. Like the people who show up to the masterclass, I'm expecting them to have money. So if they have money, if they're rich, then I can charge rich prices and make rich money. You see what I'm getting at? How is it making sense? And then another thing, I've really been diving into Tony Robbins. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, because originally I didn't know who this fool was. Everyone talked about him. I heard his name a couple times, but I didn't really know who Tony Robbins is. Tony Robbins is this incredible personal development coach. She's basically like Coach V on crack, or like a personal development, like insane. Like this man's Tony Robbins is actually insane. I highly encourage people to check him out. I found one of his Unleash the Power Within. That's his like flagship program. I found one of those on YouTube. It's completely for free. It's like 6 hours. So I just transferred that into a podcast. So basically, I've just been listening to that for the past. I think I'm like 2 or 3 hours in, and I just listen to that like while I'm working out or while I'm on a walk or something, while I'm eating. And the things he's saying in that video, please check it out because it's actually amazing. Things he's saying is like mind-boggling, mind-blowing. Like the type of things that will get you really to think, man, I probably should change that. Yeah, that probably might work. Yeah, makes sense. So highly encouraged to check that one out. I think he also has like a $600 program for Empower, or what's it called? Unleash the Power Within. He also has a $600 program that once I got the money for that, I'm definitely gonna start doing that too. But yeah, man, those are just the things I've been up to. Oh, one last note. There's this guy that I've been following on YouTube. His name is Matt Shields. He basically runs what I'm trying to do. He runs Go High Level White Label for realtors. And he has a YouTube channel. It's like a super small channel. There's not even like 1,000 subscribers. But I think the content he has on it is actually insane. And one of the videos, he was talking about the things that college offers and why it can be so valuable. So 3 things are the degree, the professors, and the students, or the people around you. Those are really the big 3 things that college offers. And we can also apply that to if you don't want to go to college, or if you want to invest that elsewhere online, which I think if you don't have a scholarship, go online. Please go online. Like the reason I'm at Northwestern is because I have the scholarship, and because this is such an amazing school in terms of like the people over here, the professors, and the prestige that it gets. Like I will tell people I'm from Northwestern, and they'll be super surprised because Northwestern is a pretty good school from what I've been told. But along with those three things, if you want to take that online, it really just comes down to the skills that you acquire, a mentor that you have, and then the community around you. And that's kind of mind blowing to me because those are really all the things that I'm trying to look for. I'm trying to build skills right now. I'm looking for mentors. Man, mentors are insane. And I'm trying to build a community. So that's really what I'm trying to do right now. And not only that, but I'm doing that in school too. I'm taking classes, trying to learn those skills. I'm not sure if they're as applicable to what I'm learning outside of school, but or I am learning those skills like in econ, marginal analysis, and stuff like that. I'm sure it will come in handy eventually. But there's that. And then also a mentor, like professors. There's a whole bunch of cool professors out here. But in terms of mentors, man, this man Mo is actually insane. Coach V has helped, but seriously, all these people. But not only them, Russell Brunson, oh my goodness, Russell Brunson friggin' blows my mind. Him and then Alex Hormozi, oh man. All these different mentors that I've just learned so much from. And then the community. I can't wait till I have enough money to put into a mastermind and go to an event and then network over there. That's how I'm really gonna explode my success. Really gonna explode my network. Because I think I heard this before. It's like you are the average of your five closest friends or something like that. Where if you can surround yourself with enough successful people, like if everyone around me was making $1 million a year, like where do you think I would be in 5 years from now? I'd probably be making as much, if not more, than $1 million a year. So if I surround myself with those type of people and that type of community, then man, magical things can happen, man. Oh, and then another thing. Sorry, I've been shoving a lot because I haven't been recording for the past couple days. But another thing, there's another podcast by Max Mawala, super cool guy. I met him a while ago, but he runs a real estate syndicate, and then he interviewed what's his name, Goloa Wolfgram, and man, he's doing crazy things too. He runs a real estate private equity, and one of the big things, the biggest thing that Goloa said was you gotta read books and take in great information. And for him, that was books. For me, it's also books, but it's mainly podcasts. That's mainly how I take in my information because man, the stuff that I learned from podcasts is insane, and courses are insane. But not even like I think if I really got into reading books, because I've only been like spending 10-ish minutes on books. I think if I really dove into it like how he did, he said he was doing like I think like a book a week or something. I think that might be too much. But he said he was reading like an hour a day, which if I got into that type of mentality, man, that will seriously take me to the next level. But yeah, this episode's kind of been all over the place with me thinking out loud and really shoving a lot of the a lot of the lessons I've learned over the past couple of days. But yeah, I hope this helps someone. I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, I'll talk to you.